Since we killed Greg's doppelganger and recovered the original bowl, he's been playing a lot worse. Or actually, that does make sense. It's a shame we can't have the original doppelganger back, really. Now, why isn't this ritual working? There's not much time left, and if I can't do this, the universe is doomed. Doomed!
Hey, I'm gonna go off and do that secret thing.
He's off to do the interview. Right, where was I? Yes, just a smidge of cheddar.
Mira lo que mi has hecho. Ahora tengo que matar a Jessa. Solamente hay un Jessa. Con los Britannios, cuando la liga, eso significa que exactamente la mitad de las ratas en el juego ahora encuentro los cubertos.
Right. Dan was supposed to be helping me with this. Dan, get your ass down here. I need some help with this.
Extreme pressure in my groin. It's kind of worrying me. But enough about that. Oh. XX Naruto 420XX. Thank you so much for your donation. I would love to do that for you, but you understand that nipples do break the terms of service here. I do have an Only Dance. You can find me over there at Meow Meow Mittens 69 if you'd like to, get acquainted. Enough about that though. We are playing Blood Bowl 2 today, boys, and it is the semi-final of the Bet-Vlad Invitational Tournament. I am playing up against Cheese Lust. I thought I was playing against The Last Supper. That's weird. Awfully strange. I'm clearly mistaken. But a quick reminder to all you cat boys and cat girls out there that all your donations go towards getting me this totally kawaii cat ear headset. I need it to live. Please, donate all you can. On the topic of scoring though, did you boys know that in last season, 3 teams beat their all-time touchdown records? Hiding in plain sight, quad damage, and went through attacks. With Greg's Elves being top spot there, getting 50 touchdowns last season. That is 3.57 touchdowns per game. Pretty remarkable stuff. Anyway, one moment. I'll be down in a minute, Rob! Probably like an hour? I've got my game, remember? Oh! And tell Hazard's band that if they play that same song one more time, I'm
One drunk moose on a rampage of destruction. Speaking of rampages of destruction, Zero, the blitz from quad damage, topped the league in casualties, inflicting with 21, just in front of Seymour and Golbez from Opera Omnia. Korn will surely be pleased. And now, it's finally the time that you've all been waiting for, the winner's interview.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this season of the Southampton Scrubs Blood Bowl League, Will, is about to be interviewed live. Over to Jezza for this thrilling interview.
And I think we have Will on the line. Hello, Will.
Hello, Jez.
Hi there.
Hello.
So, you know how the format goes? We've got some questions for you, and the fans are eagerly awaiting the answers. Question 1. This is the only time other than season 9 that we've seen an undefeated season. What is your secret?
Wild panic. Every single game was out of control. No game felt like, well, I 6-0'd Greg. I suppose that one was in the bag, but yeah, I didn't feel like I was going to be undefeated. I think the difference this season compared to other seasons with quad damage is that there are games when the dice forsake you and Bretonians can't do anything anymore. The blitzers get removed, suddenly you're useless. And in those games this season, I managed to draw instead of just getting wrecked like they've done in previous seasons. So that's the only difference. And whether that's through skill, tenacity, or rookie teams elsewhere, that's I can't say.
Nice. And leading on for that, I guess, at what point did you think that the undefeated season would be possible? And what was your biggest obstacle at that point?
I didn't think it was going to happen. And I think it would have had to have got to around round 9 or 10 before I thought this is something that's actually achievable. I think I had to face Matt in around round 9 or 10. And that felt like a game that I was odds on to lose. So it hadn't really occurred to me that an undefeated season would be on the cards. I tied that. And then after that, I had a bunch of hazardous games like you and Dan and Rob, horrible games on paper that your team's not, you and Dan not had the best start to the seasons, but Skaven are always a threat and Kislev are always a threat, especially when, Dan's team should have done a lot better this season on paper. They just had some horrific dice. So I didn't think it was possible. I thought I would for sure lose one of them. And I choke all the fucking time, so it was bound to happen. But I didn't choke, Jez.
No, you did amazing.
I drew against Dan, and that was a slight choke, but it wasn't a full choke, and that's what matters.
Nice. Yeah. Interestingly, this is the best points per game in a single season you've had at 0.19, above your previous best with the Amazon Primes. So just thinking through all your previous teams, the fans are dying to know which of them is your favourite.
I still don't really like Bretonians. So this isn't my favourite team. They have personality because of their bonkers level ups. And the theme is dear to me, but Cheese Lust were perhaps a product of the time where we were all not very good at Blood Bowl, or getting better. They had some good times then. I feel like now whenever I play Skaven again, I'm useless at it, but we'll see how that goes in Blood Bowl 3, I guess. It's difficult to say which of my teams are my favorite. The Amazon Primes have never not won a league, right? So that's nice. And I love Mexican food. The seasons I've won with them have felt very convincing as well. Like this season, there were so many rookie teams that there was always going to be a slight asterisk on it, and I was always going to get shit chatted at me in Messenger. But when the Amazon Primes won the league, they beat some incredible teams to get there, and it was a horrifically tough season. I think that's still my crowning accomplishment. And therefore, I think they're still my favourite team.
Nice. They are a very good team indeed.
Yeah.
It's time. Time to shed your life like so much dead skin. It's weighing you down, holding you back. Time to share your life into the cauldron. Time to fight back against the fetid tide of Del Monte. You see, when you strip life down, all that's left is bones. Bones are pure, uninfected, honest. We need your building blocks for the cause. Join us as a skeletal warrior and purge the writhing filth sacks that are Del Monte back from our universe. You will live on as an eternal guardian of our plane, with an undying loyalty to our cause. It's a foolproof plan. Don't be on the wrong side of history. After we win, and we always do, you can play Blood Bowl forever.
Why? The new universe isn't ready for us? There's no time. German smoked and goatee cheese. If only we had more time. Wait, we do. Well, that goes in the pot. And then a lovely pinch of...
Crack in your strategy that I noticed was just how slow you were. You were the slowest coach with 1,647 total minutes, an average of 118 minutes per game.
Yeah, there's just pure panic. Every game was out of control. Every turn went down to the wire. You know, it's just how it is.
We all know that your teams acquire an abundance of stat ups. How often do you see yourself taking stat ups in Blood Bowl 3?
Well, that's a very interesting question. I don't know yet. I think it depends on the player positionals. There are pieces in the game where they are complete game changers if they get a stat up. I think where you can't choose the stat up, right? You're always rolling. It might be strength or agi, or it might be movement or armor, mightn't it? So I think you got to work out with this player, if it gets either of these, is that going to be good enough? You know, and I also think movement is cheaper than strength or agi, and I think movement is often key. So like if you had a gutter runner, I think I would definitely farm a gutter runner up to 18 SPP or whatever it is, because that's super quick as well to do, just to get a movement up. And what if it rolls AV? No, you always have a choice of it being movement up, right? So like
yes, movement up or armor,
agi up or strength up are all complete winners on a gutter runner. Strength up you can get away with not, but you can have a good time with a strength free gutter runner. If Bretonians were in the game, I'd say the same thing. It was part of my strat this season to farm them until you got the stat ups. Luckily it came quite quickly, but I think it completely depends on what races I play and whether I think the player is like good for it, whatever they roll, and whether they need it really. You know, a movement 10 piece if possible is just a no-brainer. You know, so suddenly a world of options are open to you.
Final question. So with the exception of Ben, who are you looking to play next in the bowl?
Who's at the bottom? Who's in the bottom half? Who am I looking to play?
I am.
Yes. Well, if it's not Ben, then it's Greg. No, it is. That's the way it is. I would rather have either of them than the buy still. Maintain, you know, your props getting more SPP out of it, unfortunately. Bless them. Dan and you are nightmare tripwires for me that are definitely, you know, always a risk. Everyone that's there is a bad time. That's the nice thing about our league, is that even Greg and Ben have it in them to take a win off you, you know. And in bowl, you can't just, it's these bad games that Bretonians have, which I was talking about, where they get a draw. Suddenly that's no longer on the cards, right? They have a bad game and it's a loss this time instead of a draw.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's all we have time for, folks. Thank you very much, Will, for the interview.
Thank you very much, Jez. I hope I don't see you in the bowl.
And speaking of which, the draw will be coming up soon, so stay tuned.
Holy shit! This reminds me of the time I smoked that.
Right, load it in.
Well, not again. Where the hell am I now? What's going on? What's happening to me?
Is that you? You've been missing for months.
Dan, where are you? This looks like a Blood Bowl stadium.
It is the Blood Bowl stadium, gents. You're in my semi-final. And your skills are terrible, Jez. What were you thinking?
What? Well, you never know when you're going to need to leap away from the referee after a turn 16 foul. Anyway, what am I doing here, Dan? You've got to get me out of here.
Well, no. First, you're going to help me win my game, Jezza. And I'm expecting you to get out there and stuck in. How does The line of scrimmage sounds.
No!
Relax, you'll be fine.
Edam, Buddha, Wensleydale.
Welcome back, Jez. You certainly took your time getting back from that KO. Anyway, they've taken the ball. Get back out there.
Dan, I heard El Presidente in my dreams again. He was saying, Edam, Gouda, Wensleydale.
Well, I am up against Cheeselust. All of their characters are named some nonsense like that. I'm sure they probably have an Edam, Gouda, and a Wensleydale. It's probably just a coincidence.
No, not a coincidence. I need you to bring me the hearts of Edam, Gouda, and Wensleydale. Quickly, Jeff, you're my only hope.
Right, Dan, I told you. Edam, Gouda, Wensleydale. We have to kill all three for El Presidente. He says it's of the utmost importance.
I see. Well, if El Presidente says it's important, we'll take his word for it. But as for you, Jezza, you've let me down so far. We're 1-0 down because of you. Get back out there, you massive
Cantaloupe demand is on the rise, and thanks to our Delta V initiative, we're able to meet that demand and then some. If you're just joining us, consumers, we've been going through the recent growth forecast, and the outlook is both juicy and fresh. Despite an unnamed cheesy secret society's best attempts, our expansion into Nicaragua, Panama, and most of the Caribbean Sea has gone swimmingly. The ongoing mulching of the Gulch has dramatically increased flows of all kind. The dolphins and other oceanic inhabitants have never seen so many bananas. Ha! Hashtag mulch the Gulch. If it's not bursting with life, it's not Del Monte. But we mustn't let up sports fans. Fight with the tenacious tartness of our bonbon snack cups. Repel the Leerdammer liches back to Amsterdam wielding your 66% real fruit lollies. It's going to be a battle for the ages. A battle for all ages. Bring your mama, your papa, and your whole family.
We've heard your complaints, and we've reinforced the stands this year. So, without further ado, let's get on with the draw. Number 4. Will play number 16. Number 7. Will play number 15. Number 8. Will play number 14. Number 1 will play number 13. Number 6 will play number 11. Number 5 will play number 10. Number 2 will play number 12, which means number 3 will play number 9. So, that's the ball draw done, boys. Good luck to everyone in the Halloumi Bowl, and hopefully this will be our last Halloumi Bowl in Blood Bowl 2. Whoever wins can hopefully hold that as the final finale of our Blood Bowl 2 adventures, and maybe they'll be just as much of a winner as Alex. I miss Alex. He always knew how
To butter my baguette and call me Susan. Jez, how are you doing this badly? Yeah! Nice fouling, Jez! Right, that's Edam done. Now, where's Gouda?
Oh, that was easy.
Right. Just Wednesday girl left to go. Now, Jez, he's distracted. Get it.
Don't forget the crackers, Gromit.
Quick, Jez. It's turn 16. Get to that touchdown zone. Hell yeah, Jez! Well done, boy! Right, just gotta survive their turn 16. And then afterwards, we get you out of the game, and we get the cheeses back to Alfred, then take stage from second. Alright, you've earned yourself the apple. Oh no. Oh my. I can't believe it. Jezza is really
expensive to resurrect. You don't know the deals I had to strike for you. Let me know if you're feeling any side effects. Listen, viewers, or as I call you, my little press heads. Things are about to get bumpy. typically in apocalypses, not all of us are going to make it through. We might lose some friends along the way, but if you believe in the League, we'll make it through. Don't engage with Del Monte. Don't engage with the Illuminati. Now, cheeses are in the pot. Let's recite the ritual. Idam Gouda Wednesday Tales. It's happening!